Moving on to politics, the Azimio La Umoja One Kenya coalition is now proposing the creation of the office of the Prime Minister and 2 deputies in a suggestion akin to the one proposed during the Building Bridges initiative that was shot down by the Supreme Court over a year ago. In a report by the Technical Committee of the 10-member National Dialogue Committee, the opposition also wants the delimitation of boundaries slated for March next year to consider the one-man, one-vote, one-shilling agenda to ensure equal distribution of resources. And as KTN's political affairs reporter Emmanuel To now explains, the dialogue seems to be on course as the committee now sets the stage to host the IEBC Secretariat and the IEBC selection panel for discussion this Friday.
Slightly over a year and a half since the Supreme Court slammed brakes on the constitutional amendment process under the Building Bridges initiative, it appears the 10-member National Dialogue Committee sitting at the Bomas of Kenya may be well on course to return some of the proposals contained in the process that ran into headwinds. In the harmonized document detailing the unbundling of issues of discussion by the National Dialogue Committee, the Azimio La Umoja One Kenya team has now proposed the creation of the office of the Prime Minister and 2 deputies, a proposal that was central in the BBI process.
We have many issues that we have convergence on, and a few that we have issues of divergence on.
There's convergence of the need to reconstitute the IEBC, but the how is not being agreed.
Although there is convergence in the creation of the said office, Kenya Kwanza has stood its ground with a proposal only to embed the office of the Prime CS in law as one of the constitutional offices. Azimio also wants the boundary delimitation process in the country, slated for March next year, to be considered under the one-man, one-vote, one-shilling agenda to ensure fair, equitable distribution of resources. Azimio has also proposed the delimitation of boundaries function be hived off from the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) and a new constitutional body take up the mandate with less than 6 months to the boundary review. Although Article 89 of the Constitution has not spelled out the county boundary review, Azimio maintained there is need to include the review of the 47 units and done by a constitutional commission on county boundaries.
I will be dealing with this important matter of interim measures, which are also key, and they are confidence-building measures. And for example, the difficult issue of the high cost of living, we will deal with it.
After hearing from the stakeholders, so that we benefit from the views and thought processes of other Kenyans, we shall then sit and now begin that difficult